dreams. I've been driving this train, years in this lane. There's no stopping this flame, cause I came.
Hey there, beautiful people. Hey, hey, hey. I hope that everyone is having a blessed day. I want to thank those that I saw out there at the 9th Annual Global Soldiers Simplify Edition Festival. It was a 3-day event rather. And that was my first vendor event. And I want to thank you for the ones who showed up. I appreciate you. For those who became members, I appreciate you. For those who gave donations, I appreciate you. You all, I am, it's Monday, and I really just want to talk to you briefly. I'm just kind of venting a little bit. September 13th, I put Cooper to sleep. And I know that I'm not the only one that has gone through this, but I'm going to go ahead and let me say my grace, and I'm going to tell you what I have and everything. And I'm just going to go ahead and get it in, okay? Amen, amen. First, let me tell you what I got. I went to the Filipino cuisine. For those of you all who know, my mouth is watering already because I tell you, this food smells amazing. And I got the Vietnamese spring rolls, or was it the Filipino spring rolls? I don't know, Vietnamese, or I think it was Vietnamese spring rolls. And I guess this is some type of dipping sauce they gave me. And just, I think it's probably peanut butter. And I'm not a fan of the peanut butter dipping sauces with the spring rolls. I like to dip like a sweet and sour sauce or something like that with the spring rolls. Also, my usual that I get there, which is the adobe beef. Y'all, I wish they had smell-o-vision. I wish they had smell-o-vision. The adobe beef. Oh my goodness, y'all. When I say it smells amazing, it tastes amazing. You see my mouth watering, right? And it tastes so amazing. It's so tender. That beef is tender. You know, everybody can't cook beef, y'all. I'm just saying, everybody cannot cook beef. And something that I've never had there before is, he told me what it was too. This is some type of soup, and it has bitter melon in it. And I saw the greens, so that's what really attracted my attention. But it's pork in here, I believe. It smells amazing. It really does, y'all. When I get everything on here, I'm gonna show it to you. When I put it on my tray. And of course, let me turn my car off. I'm kind of on here just to like vent to, you know, because you all know just recently I had to put Cooper to sleep. And so you get the beef adobe or chicken adobe, pork adobe, and then you get some white rice with it. How many of y'all put sugar in your rice? I don't know if it's a Midwest thing. I don't know if it's a Gary, Indiana thing. I don't know what it is. But I was raised with putting sugar in my rice, butter and sugar. And in my rice, and my and also in like my grits. So anyway, it ain't gonna hurt nobody to put a little sugar. Y'all know what? I forgot my drink. And I'm going back and get it because I'm right across the street from the place. I knew I was going to forget that. But I'm going to get it. Sure enough is. I'll be right back, y'all. All right, beautiful people. I told you I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Just went ahead. Because they didn't have the water. So, I got a Coca-Cola. Moderation, heart warriors. Moderation, heart warriors. I know. Okay. So, you know I showed you what I have and everything. And I'm going to say my grace again. Because I really just want to, you know what I want to do? I just want to share you all my experience in putting Cooper to sleep. That was my first time ever having to put an animal to sleep. And I have to tell you all, it reminded me of, I was not physically there when my mother was on the ventilator. But the only form of communication or visual that I had was on my iPad. So, anyway, yes, I want to share the experience with you all because some people may not have had this experience before. And you know what? I had meant to get chopsticks if they had them up in there, but that's okay. I can work with a 4. I usually have some spare ones in here. You know, I usually get the adobe and rice along with that sun is doing something here, so I'm going to put my window up. The adobe and rice. I got beef adobe. So I usually get that, and I also get the shrimp with the string beans. And that's really good as well. But today, I want to go ahead and try the spring rolls, which is on top. I want to try the spring rolls. And like I said, I'm not the peanut butter dip. I don't like the peanut. I really usually don't care for the peanut butter dip, but and the spring roll has shrimp. I see the cilantro, the lettuce, and the noodles. I'm gonna try it without the sauce first because it'll give. I'm gonna try it without the sauce because it'll give me an idea of what that, what it tastes like. Like I say, I'm not a peanut butter sauce person, but I do want to see what theirs tastes like. Ooh, don't y'all collide now? And she's just looking straight ahead. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, that's good. But the main course, y'all. Oh. Uh-oh. I do like that. That's very refreshing and it's healthy, of course. And y'all know I'm a meat woman. So I love, I'm just gonna go ahead and do a little taste of the beef. and rice. Oh yeah, I left off with, how many of you all were raised up with eating sugar on your rice? My rice, my grits, oatmeal and stuff too. I tell you, this is so good, so tender, seasoned absolutely. I'm just gonna put a little juice on there. You all, on September 13th, I had to put Cooper to sleep. As you know, if you look at my other videos, I touched on his tumor that he had on his rump, on his backside. And that tumor actually grew quadruple its size. He had surgery, I think it was 2018 when he had surgery to remove that tumor. However, they weren't able to remove the whole thing. It was still like a lump on his backside, but not as prominent. So oh, why did I close this up? I'm trying to get some meat up in here. So he had surgery. That was about $600 or $700 cash. He had surgery, and after surgery, you know, he did his little recuperating thing. They tested at pathology and found out that the tumor was benign at the time, and recommended that I get him. So they recommend that I get him fixed. But in getting him fixed, there's no guarantee that the tumor would not grow back. So the dilemma then was, why get him fixed if the tumor is going to grow back? I'm trying to lift my stuff up so you all will be able to see. To see my food. My GoPro needs charging, so I just lift it up like that. So, let me pour some. So anyway, he had the surgery, and over the years, the tumor just began to grow and grow and grow. And you know he's having complications, you know, using the bathroom and things like that. So anyway, the dog Coomer weighs less than 6 pounds. So you can imagine the turmoil on his body. A couple of weeks ago, I took him to the groomer, and he always sees Sylvia at Animal House. I recommend Animal House. You all, they are awesome. I'll quit moving around in 1 second. So I took him to the groomer a couple of weeks ago, and I knew that he was in, you know, he had been in distress for a while because he has been losing weight. He's been laying around most of the time. He's not as active. And I knew when I went to the bathroom and he didn't come and stand at the door until I came out, or he didn't come to greet me when I come home. That something was wrong. But the last report I got about him from the groomer a couple of weeks ago was that And this was even before I picked them up, because that's how much I go to them, you know, and they know Cooper. He was unable to stand through the grooming process. He's lost a lot of weight, in which you can see the imprint of his ribs. You know, and a couple months ago, he went through a little breathing thing. This is the size of the tumor. And there was just one. But it was like this, hanging on him. So, for those of you who have not experienced euthanasia with your animal, let me just tell you my experience. There's a room for you and the dog, you and your animal. You know, if you want to say goodbyes, you want a little more time or whatever. After that, they take your dog to, after that, they take him in the back room to put a catheter in him. And I know my dog, you know, it's just like, you know, your child's crying. I know Cooper's crying. I know Cooper's crying. And every time somebody came in that room, he barked. He never barked like that before. That's why I said I think he knew. He barked and he barked. And when they took him in the back to put the catheter in him, I can hear him. I can hear him. And it was just like he was barking for me to save him, for me to help him. And I tell y'all, I felt so helpless. So after that, they brought him in to me in a blanket. You know, he was sitting up. And I tell you, his ears, well, I'll tell you about that. So one lady, she had him, you know, in her arms, and then there was the doctor, and she had these different syringes on the gurney, and she said, you know, what each one was going to do. And then the first one, it was going to make him sleepy or whatever. As soon as she injected him, well, the other lady had said, okay, I'm going to give him to you, you know. And in the process of giving him to me, that medicine, I didn't know it worked so fast. I ain't going to say medicine because it was nothing for good. It worked so fast. As soon as he was injected with that solution, his tongue came out, y'all. And it's like he was trying to get to me. I got him, though. I got him. But his head kind of like fell on the gurney. But the doctor was like, "Oh, that makes your face feel funny, huh?" Like I said, I just didn't know it worked so fast, y'all. And when they injected him, they injected him through his catheter and stuff, and it was like he just passing out, you know. And his eyes were always open. His ears stood straight up like rabbit ears. Straight up like rabbit ears. Then she injected him with the stuff to make his heart stop. And then she checked to see, you know. And then she said he's gone. She said he's gone. She said he's gone. And wow. You all, I've never been, I was always a cat lover. I've had cats throughout my life growing up. The first time, and now I've had dogs, you know. I've had several dogs. And I can tell you, I miss Cooper right now. It's like yesterday, I'm still not used to him being gone. And I was supposed to pick up his ashes Friday. And they wasn't back yet. So, anyway, here's the soup. I'm doing this on my phone, so I don't know. There's the greenery. Oh, and the some kind of little beans or something in here. But the way he described it to me, what's the ingredients, that looks like bok choy. And I love, y'all should try this. If you haven't tried bok choy before, try you some sauteed bok choy. Oh my goodness, it's so good. Okay. And there's bitter melon in there. Which I can taste. I'm gonna taste the meat. Tender. Y'all see, it don't take me long to chew it. But I just wanted to share with you all my experience. And putting Cooper to sleep. And on the way there, y'all, I felt like I was KIing him. That's how I felt like a murderer. That's what I felt like. I felt like a murderer. I did. Y'all, I did. I still haven't gotten used to the fact that he's gone because it's like I heard him eating the other morning. I'd be waiting for his head to pop up over my bed, but you can't really see over my bed. It's too high. But he would pop up when he's ready to go outside. Like I said, he didn't do much barking. until they're dead. I'm going to be having a ceremony. Yes. Yes, I will. I will be having a ceremony for my Cooper. And today is Monday, so his ash is supposed to be ready today. But my daughter is doing the eulogy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And some of my friends will be getting invites. That's just all it is to it. But you all, as far as price of a cremation for an animal, they go by how much the animal weighs. So, you know, if it's a small dog, it is not going to cost much. So it goes by the weight of the animal. They also offer you a paw print and a piece of their fur. So, yeah. And a warning for the video clip that I'm going to show you is this me continuously saying goodbye to Cooper. But you all stay blessed. You take care of yourselves and take care of others. And know that I appreciate you. And I never thought, I said that about ownership of animals with me because I never thought that I would be this emotional over a dog. But they do become part of you, part of your family. Cooper will, when I come home, I don't care how many times I've gone out the house. When I come home, he's at the door waiting for me. He may not say nothing. He may not bark or nothing like that, but he gonna look like, okay, you home, and then he gonna go on back to what he's doing. If I'm in the bathroom, wherever I go, he's right there. If I'm in the kitchen, he know he can't come in the kitchen, but he will stand at the wall, at the door, in the doorway. And it's almost like he know when you're sad. Dogs know when you're sad. They try to console you. Like, I know what happened, but it's going to be all right. I'm going to miss him, y'all. But in the meantime, in between time, y'all stay blessed and have a wonderful day. I miss him so much. My little dog, Cooper.